Well, welcome. Thank you. Danish, English? English. 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 Well, I've given the honor to present Aqua21, Aqua21. For me, I believe in the product in the form of that the past few years where my love for alcohol has grown, like most bartenders, the point that where you get drunk is actually annoying because you want to drink more. The taste is so good that you get drunk and you stop drinking. That's actually a stopper for you to enjoy what you love the most. So the philosophy behind Aqua21, that is half the strength, is actually to prove the point that you don't have to contain the high volume percentages to actually enjoy alcohol. It's the taste, it's what you consume, the taste of what you consume that matters, and not the volume of the alcohol. And the purity of this product is actually, you can taste what it is made from. It's made from grapes, and you will have the chance to taste it right in a few moments. That it's fresh taste of grapes. That a lot of alcohol, when it's matured or different types of alcohol, when you taste it, you have to look for what it tastes of. You have to look for subnotes, you have to look for different characteristics. But here you really get a clean shot of this is made from this. And Aqua21 is made from grapes. It's made of different grapes. It's made from Riesling, Verdicchio, Muscat, and an Italian grape called Incrocio Manzone, which is a crossing between Cabernet Sauvignon and Prosecco. And it's a vine that is crossed together, so it has this grape with two grapes in it. So how you produce this product is that you take the shells of these 4 grapes, then you distill it in a vacuum distillation. A vacuum distillation is, compared to a regular pot distillation, that the pressure over the product, or what you're going to distill, is lower than the atmosphere. So you can distill it on a lower temperature to get more flavor out. To get rid of all the bitterness you get from when you distill, for example, Casatia. You distill at high degree than other rums. You get bitter taste, which is good in that case. But here you can really lower the temperature to low degrees due to the pressure, so you get fresh and clean and sweet taste out. And then, after it's distilled, you have an early harvest of Prosecco and a late harvest of Prosecco, which you mature into wines. And that you use to dilute it down from 75% to 21%. So there's no sugars added, no any artificial things added. It is purely grapes to bring it down to 20%. And remember, because they tried for a long time to find out which degree would be the most suitable to get more flavor out. Tried 17, 18, 21, 22, 23. And 21 was just by luck, or trying to figure out how the taste comes best forward. 21 was the best success. So it's by coincidence that it's 21%. Not because the number means anything, but it is here where the taste is the most effective. So, Aqua21. Aqua21. Serve cold.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The glass is a little gimmick that we did too. The idea of the glass is, if you can see, it has 2 things. This is a drink which has to be served cold. So the idea of it is you hold the glass without touching basically where the product is to heat it, so it stays always cold. And the measurement which you see we also made it because it's 3 centiliter, because in Italy nobody likes to use the measurement. It doesn't look professional when you're putting 3 centiliter. That way the bartender, when he serves it, he knows the measurement without having to always measure.
So the nose has a very sweet nose, very fresh nose, some citrus fruits, and if you really break it down, you can find like raisins, dark raisins, and some nutty flavors, and some coffee notes. When you taste it, you can really get the grapes. The sweetness from the grapes, the sourness from the grapes. And the taste is very round, and yet mild. in the aftertaste, you really get the raisins, the nuttiness, the burnt, the coffee. So the pure grapes can actually do a lot, even though they are white and they're clean and they're distilled. You take a sniff at some coffee beans, just to enhance. If you can't really get the notes, take a sniff at the coffee beans, and then take a taste. You can really get the sub-notes. It doesn't only enhance the coffee notes, but it also enhances all the other deeper, darker notes, like the raisins and the nuts and the chocolate. And this is just to prove that senses, all your senses, are working with the alcohol. So the nose is just as important as the taste. And if you can't really break it down, the coffee beans can help you now to break it down to taste. And this you can use to when you make cocktails, or when you serve it with food, that you have these sub-notes and sub-characters to add it to different things. With this in mind, I will make it the first cocktail.